What's up guys? Craig with MotoBros bringing you another great video. How do we do it? So we're just gonna get straight into it. Before we even do, hit that subscribe button. You know we're gonna bring you great videos. Today I'm gonna show you a super cheap and great way to paint your rims if you want to change the color or you know, who knows what you guys are thinking, pinstripe the rim or what it is. I'm just going to show you how to paint the rim. Super simple, really cheap way to do it. Takes a little bit of effort, but it's cheap. So I chose the blue rim. We're going to paint it black, and I just wanted to do that too so you guys can see. This is going to be one of the hard ones because blue will show up over black. It's super easy to see if you didn't paint the rim correctly. So the first thing that you guys want to do is you want to take everything off. So rotor, valve stem, and that's pretty much it. You don't need to do anything else. We will use painter's tape to block these inlets in and cover the rotor bolts, mounting points, so cover those, and that's it. Let's disassemble. Just break them. If you can, just break them. Just like that. Just get them loose. So, as easy as that. As long as you take your time, do it right, you'll have no problems not stripping any bolts out or anything like that. Another little tip is you can mark the rotors if you want when you take them off. I'm not worried about the rotors, so you can mark the rotors just if you want to know what's left and what's right and what's going on. Alright guys, so rotors are off, valve stem is out. Obviously you can see I have tape and tape residue there and tape residue there and tape residue, that's a little bit of dirt, but those are the things that you need to get off before you even consider starting. Okay, so these adhesive, these little patches of adhesive residue are a little bit of an issue. They're not coming out. The rim is kind of warm from leaving it out in the sun, so they're a little bit harder. So what I do like to do is I do like to soak them in WD-40 a little bit, and basically it's just spraying them a little bit with WD. That will soften them up a little bit, and it makes the surface slippery so you can just push them off. So I'll show you here after I douse them in WD. So what you want to do is you don't want to spray the rim because you're going to need to clean these areas thoroughly, obviously, because you know if you sand it, it's not going to want to sand correctly, but the main thing is if you paint it, paint's not going to stick to WD-40. So just keep it in this area and then just take a rag and rub it, and you'll start to notice that it will start to come right on off there. So as you can see, it's already coming right off. So WD-40 is your friend when coming to these magnets, these wheel weight residue. So as you can see, I know you guys can see that one's almost gone. It took me 5 seconds. So, and what you can do is you can use this is a shop towel. What you can do is just use a little bit thicker of in fact I have one right here. Use a little bit thicker instead of like a paper towel. Use a little bit thicker shop towel, and that will get a little bit more grip on that adhesive and pull it right on off there. So, but the WD works perfectly. So, and as you can see, look there, 5 seconds, wheel weight's off. So the wheel weight's off, and now we'll move on to the next step. Is I will sand the rim before I tape these sections off. Alright, got my painter's tape, and I'm just going to sand the rim to clean everything off. And whatever else, but sanding will take care of it, and then obviously you'll see it will look like a brand new rim when I get done with it. So let's finish sanding. The next step, what we're going to do is we're going to take a rag and some water, and we're basically going to just wipe down the entire rim. So that needs to be done. Wipe this down, let it sit in the sun for about, I mean, it doesn't even need to be that long. Alright, and there she is, ready to paint. Okay guys, both sides are done. As you can see, let's get ready to paint. Okay guys, make sure if you're doing it on concrete or somewhere you don't want to mess your property up, put something underneath it, because you will get a overspray that you'll have like a picture of a rim on the in the background. No issues. We cleaned the rim, we taped it off, and that's, you don't have to do anything else other than that. So here we go, show you guys how to do it. Now remember, do not stay constant on one area, as it's gonna clump and you'll have to remove the entire paint because it will look terrible. It's a waste of time. Take your time, look at my hand strokes, and what you need to do is test out the spray before you start spraying it. So test it out so you know how it comes out. Just test it out, and that's it. You're ready to spray. Alright, so as you guys can see, that's the first side done. It looks absolutely amazing, and you know, we'll do the other side. Okay, so as you guys can see, I put the rotor bolts back in. I didn't put them all the way in. I just needed, all I need is for a balancing point on the other side of the rim, because I don't want to destroy the paint right there. So just turn it around, and then your rim does not touch. Super simple, right? Alright, and we're going to get this other side done, and you'll see the finished product. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've done a pretty dang good job, but here's the problem. So you need to make sure when you check the rim that you check inside those holes that they didn't fill, you know, to make the rim lighter. You need to check in there because they're totally different color. So make sure you check those before you get finished today. Check the area where you taped off, because I can see a bunch of blue right there. And this is the reason why you want to check it, is because you don't want to have to do it over or spray it later or whatever the case. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get the tires mounted and put on the bike, and you guys can see the end result. Alright guys, here's the front rim. It looks absolutely amazing. Remember, that rim used to be blue. So we're going to go in a little bit here. And let's let's see what we've got for you guys today. So there's a little bit of good zoom, and here's what the rim looks like. So remember, that used to be a fully blue rim. It looks absolutely amazing, and that's it. There's not much else, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. That cost me probably, the cans of paint, I used 2. They were $6.50 a piece, and then some sandpaper, you know, $5. So under $20 painting of your rims. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. This is Craig from MotoBros. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate you guys with the comments and everything, and thank you so much.